Hey folks, how you doing? 1010 Noggin, getting ready to start another session of Fallout 76. We've finally done it. Tons and tons of trips down to get Ultracite, and then even more trips to get the radiated flora. We finally had enough last night to make a pretty good sized batch of the Ultracite ammo. So I have my prime 50 caliber machine gun, I've got my Ultracite ammo, some anyway. And because I did some of this again kind of during an errand run last night, a little bit of, an offline set, I haven't actually used it at all. We're going to go in and try it out now and see how it goes. So, the plan for today. Let's go ahead and we'll kind of shut down the music there. We'll get everything queued up and let's get the stream going. Okay. So, really just a couple things to do. I'm trying to make it so that there's less, like playing the errand boy while I'm on the stream. So we can focus mainly on the stuff that's more interesting, right? So how are we doing? Lots of that. We'll put... not all of them. We're going to put a fair amount of the drilled radstag in there. All of them but 3, and we'll keep all the mole rat chunks. You notice I went through the rest of my food there. So I have ammoed up. I've checked my guns enough. I'm going to be paranoid and check my guns again. Just to make sure. Light machine gun. Yep. Okay, that needs work. I've also been gathering lots and lots of scrap. So now that I am more in the habit of using that... your little... the Fallout First hut that you can make. We're using that more often so that I can just gather scrap and dump it right away. I don't have to pack it around with me, which is pretty awesome. So between the extra atoms that you get and that, I'm kind of wondering if maybe it's worth the cost of admission here. Hi to the folks on Twitch. How you doing today? You having a good Friday? I was able to get off work early and get this going sooner than I'd expected, so I'm having a pretty good day. So, leveled up again. Now, I've already actually spent the perk point on something that maybe isn't that great an idea, but we'll level up again soon enough. But I want to save this for while I was on stream. So let's see what we get. Something good, I hope. No. Nope. Nuh-uh. That says that's new? I don't think that's new. I guess it could be. Okay, nothing extraordinary. Got all of our perks set up. This is one change I made last night, I think, where I got rid of... I don't even remember what it was. This is the one I swap out now, where I'll use green thumb when I'm harvesting the flora, but having it on glow sight so that I can take down the glowing ghouls and stuff. 20% damage to glowing things, which when you're in the irradiated zone, in between picking up the plants. This is great. So it's like go around, pick up the plants, and then switch the perks, and then go after the bad guys, or vice versa. But anyway, the point is you put this one in place when you're after the irradiated fluids, the hardened mass, and all the other things you have to pick up that you can't get from just gathering plants. You have to get it from killing things. Okay, so there's all that. Actually, I need to go in, and let's see, I'll take off... I'm just going to take off a bunch of stuff real quick. The one I have to put back on then is Weapon Artisan. So that I can then go here, say, no, not craft. Switch to modify. That's good, that's good. That's the one. We will inspect repair and workbench repair. There we go. That one's done. What else? Everything else is good. So I also switched out my armor a little bit so that... we'll take a look at that in a moment. But I should have better overall defense. Which, let me tell you, it was long overdue. Alright, let's see. We don't want that. First aid is good. Pharmacist is good. We have 1 point, which is usually what do I put there? Yeah, the only other thing I'm doing right now is... which one is it? There we go. Licensed plumber. So that because I actually have 1 or 2 pipe guns, and that way they don't wear down as fast. I'd like to find something better there. Some other nice 1-point thing, but that's where we are right now. Alright, so that's good. The armor's good. I've got food, I've got water. The one thing I don't have is, I think, medics. I've got 1, and that's not going to cut it. So I have to go find some medics. It's one thing I didn't have time for. And then we'll come back here, put on the armor, and if someone hasn't already launched a nuke, the way it's going to work today is I've never launched a nuke myself. So I'm going to work on getting the codes, because I've already got the key card. So we'll just go around, gather up the codes, and then see if we can start going into one of the bases, one of the silos, and see what happens. It'll all be new. I've seen very little of that. But if someone does launch a nuke, we're going to change gears, head down there, and we're going to try out, either way we're going to end up trying out that prime receiver 50 caliber machine gun and see how it does. I want to save that for the irradiated zone whenever someone drops a nuke, because it's supposed to do more damage against scorched. That's kind of the whole point, so I want to see how that goes. But anyway, yeah, plenty of stim packs, all that. And what are we doing for... So we got 255 damage resistance, which is not bad. It's better than it was before for me. The other thing that was going on yesterday, if you saw this, was I got my butt handed to me multiple times by a stupid bear. And I thought, what in the heck? What is it? Like, yes, it was a glowing Yaodwai, but I didn't think it was that, that significant. So I did some reading. I'm like, what was I doing wrong? How in the world did this thing keep taking me down like that? And as it turns out, they take everyone down like that. They're really nasty. Their combination of the speed of their attacks, their ability to stun you really easily, and the damage, just the sheer damage they do. They're just really dangerous. Someone was telling a story about how, don't attack your own robot, man. But anyway, someone was talking about how they were fighting the Scorched Beast Queen, and everyone's engaged in the fight, and all of a sudden you hear someone yell, "Bear!" or "There's a bear!" and everyone reprioritizes, shifts over to taking care of this Yaodwai that's run into the fight. They're nasty. There's not a lot you can do about it. Was this the one? Yeah, it said that they had 80 meds. I'm blind. Where am I missing their machines? Eh? Oh, there we go. Store here. I was gonna say that's his bot. So lots of people have that problem. That's one thing I keep forgetting to read up on, is why your own turrets start attacking your own stuff. I don't know. Okay, let's go to aid. What do we have? Ooh, serums. Not going to focus on those for right now. That's for another time. Is that all they have? Do they have... That's all they have. Well, man, I mean, good for them. They have... That's a lot of awesome stuff. It's just not what I need. Who else has meds? Not you. Just keep wandering around here. Stim packs. 10. Not a lot. Nothing. 1. 16. 30. That might be our best bet at this point. Oof, yeah. Not a medic in sight. Oh, what are they even at? Oh, plans. Okay, well that's kind of it. So we can go to the White Spring Bunker and then head across over to there. Yep. And the stream looks healthy so far. Had a couple drops earlier where it just completely disconnected me from the server. Hopefully it'll hold together here. Alright. So that's one thing, you notice. So I'm not going invisible anymore. I got rid of all of my chameleon gear. Not because I didn't like it. I really liked using it. However, it wasn't worth the drop in... Oop, here we go. It wasn't worth the drop in damage resistance. Okay, so I think that guy's... Yeah, he's like up that hill. So now I gotta figure... I understand why people put their places on hills like that. That's the first thing I did too. Hey, how are you doing, Jamie? How was your day? My day was awesome. I'm glad you showed up. Yeah, I was saying my boss, we have a virtual, so I work from home, so all of our meetings are on Zoom, and we have a happy hour every other week, and it's not very popular, honestly. Hardly anyone ever comes, and so there were all of 3 of us today, and that was actually a crowd. But my boss and I were a couple other people there, and he's like, I said, well, I gotta go look up such and so. He goes, nah, don't take too long doing it. Just take off. I'm like, yes, sir, I will do that. So yeah, I spent a lot of time doing some prep work. So I got everything done, but I need some medics. So one thing I couldn't do during my prep time, because all the prep time was on a private server. I'll explain why in a minute. I'm glad to hear your day was good. No more level 300 raider wannabes in the wasteland you're running into. I told my family about that, my wife and my son especially, since they play. They were both like, man, that sucks. Armor, weapons, chems. You're just standing there, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, it is busy. Sorry, I didn't know. Anyway, so I was on the private server because I was manufacturing fusion cells. Fusion cores, that is, not cells. And I got a lot. I've got 13 now. 13 100% fusion cores. That's going to last me a good long time. So, oh, more serums. I know people like serums. What does that do? Grants the mold naturally. I just wonder what the twisted muscles mutation is. Okay. Alright. Well, not there either. Nice place. Not looking for mutations. So yeah, I got 13 fusion cores. And a bunch of lead, gathered, been scrapping lots and lots of stuff. So I ammoed up, changed out my armor build just a little bit so that I've got better defense. I was saying I got rid of the chameleon effect for a while till I find a better piece of armor that also happens to have that. Tons of stim packs and stuff. Medics is the one thing I'm down on, and I don't have a recipe for that yet, so we're kind of stuck. Gotta go get some. So the reason I started making the fusion cores last night, my errand run, it went pretty well. During part of it, whereas someone set off a nuke, So I was gathering some of the flora. And if I did not mention this already, you are right, as you usually are. The flora benefit from the green thumb perk. You get twice as much, man. So I was raking it in. The harder part, of course, was killing the things to get... Oh, I'll take the Radix. Was killing stuff to get the hardened mass and all the other things that you need to actually to refine the flux. But I did it. Got enough. Let's see. Didn't play 76 today, but you're playing Red Dead Redemption online. I repeatedly got killed by 3 groups of people, but oh well. Oh man. You're having a bad run. I hope it was fun anyway. Relaxing, maybe. I hope. Yeah, I had someone last night start to... I thought they were picking a fight. It was actually kind of funny. I was in one of the train stations. And I'm just going through my scrap. I'm minding my own business. And all of a sudden I hear someone shooting. And it's right by me. I turn around. Sure enough, there's this guy who's kind of dancing back and forth. And he's got his gun out and he's pointing it. I'm like, I don't want to do this right now. And so I have my push-to-talk mic on. So I hit it and I said, what's going on? And he kind of... couldn't see him react in the character, but he was like, oh, hey there, big guy. Like, because of this, I think he thought I was a female player. I think that was probably his way of flirting. Which is, come on, man. Really? That's your opening line? Ooh, military ammo bag. Awesome. Anyway, so he belched to assert his manliness. Oh, no, wow, I did not know to look for those here. Okay. Let's check the map where this is. Just south of the White Spring Bunker. Anyway, it was funny. Gave him a little surprise. I think it's funny. I wouldn't think it was that unusual to, you know, vary who you play as, but maybe. I don't know. I've had that happen when... I hate to, you know, I have to say, too, I've had it happen when other... Okay, we're going to try something here. So this is the ultrasight gun. Let's not use that. Let's use this. Ooh. Because that works too.
Behavior detected.
Yeah, but not from me, right? I wasn't being antisocial, man. I helped you.
Today's security status is red. Please take appropriate precautions.
Nuclear waste. Taking all the acid now. No, I don't want to do that. Boy, the wheel on my mouse is getting a little touchy. It triggers sometimes when I don't want it to. So I'm going to see about building this thing up too. This light machine gun. It is way more effective than I thought it was. But anyway, just to finish the other story. Yeah, there have been a couple times where there have been female players and they actually talk to me on the mic. And then I say back, hi, you know, on the and they clam up instantly. Makes me feel bad because, again, it makes me feel like they think I'm trying to trick them or something, and I'm not. It's role-playing. This is the character I want to tell the story about. Anyway, enough of that. Come on, I need someone else to practice on. There's usually a bunch of ghouls around here. Okay, well, no ghouls right now. Let's keep looking for medics. Oh, I did. So back to the tours. The reason I had to make tours was I had 4. I was using 1, and it was, you know, with the perks I got, they last quite a while, which is good. But then while I was, yeah, let's head up there. Let's put a marker and then walk up, and I'll see what happens on the way. So anyway, oh, well, it's just that online games, at least on Xbox, don't have that many people who have mics or people who just want to mess around. Yeah. See, that actually kind of surprises me because it feels like Xbox, I could be wrong, but hasn't it been a fairly active platform for like multiplayer stuff? I would have thought that there would have been quite a few people with headsets out there. I think I don't know why, but a lot, even on PC, where a lot more people maybe are likely to have mics. They don't use them. It's very rare. Uncommon, at least. Oh, that's beautiful, man. Oh, that was awesome. I'm going to make a clip out of that later. Where are we in the stream? How far in? Where's my timer, man? Oh, there it is. About 20 minutes in. A little after. That's too funny. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm not sure why people don't use it, but yeah, I know. Sometimes it's hard to get people to use them. But I prefer it when they do. It's just a frog. Don't use the machine gun. Oh, this place. Go out. Go around. Forgot you can't walk through there. It's a pain. I heard something go step. Is there a player around here? Oh, yep, there's a player. So yeah, so I'm down there gathering flora. And here comes some guy in power armor who's just plodding along, super slow. And all of a sudden I hear him, he's like, anyone? I ran out of cores. Anyone? So I gave him two of mine. He said, oh man. He's like, thanks, I've been dragging my ass all over out here. I don't know how long he'd been stuck, but he was hurting. So I ended up giving him like half of mine. I figured today it'd be good to go in and make some more, and it ended up being a very productive run. So, presuming I don't give a ton more away, I should have enough to last me quite a long time. And what's going on here? Oh. Nothing super interesting. We'll keep going. Although that's more interesting. We'll target practice. We'll draw them over. Take them out. Or not. Such a bunch of people who were ghoulified while they were playing golf. Ooh. Well, one of them lasted for 2 shots. Alright. Now, is this the med place? This is a big empty room. Shop. What do we got? Ammo, armor, weapons, loot. I guess that falls under loot. People probably do have them, but use them with friends, not random people. Yep. I think that makes sense. 5. I'm buying them. Cool. And of course they have the 15,000 cap toilet paper. Oh, don't. Trade failed on... I'm seeing that more and more. Grump. Trade failed on server. I have no idea what might cause that. I'm checking my router light. Everything looks fine. I don't know what the deal is. Bugthesda, maybe. Oh, hello. Is that just... Oh. There we go. Like all the heavy guns, takes forever to load. So I'm not sure about the rules for ultrasight ammo. I'm kind of curious to see if you can make... I've seen a lot of different kinds of prime receivers, though. So there must be a way to make a lot of different kinds of ultrasight ammo. The thing is, when I go to make it, when I look at the workbench, I only see 2 different kinds. So I don't know if you need plans. I have no idea how that works. Okay, take a look around. Anyone up? Yeah, he's got nothing. There are people gathered over there, but I don't know why. One meds. Well, 5 might be all we get. We're 10 there. Oh, look, there's where my survival tent was last. Funny, forgot about that. We'll gamble. Excuse me. Yeah, I liked early on playing 76 during the beta and all that. People generally had their mic on all the time. And I really like that. Prefer it. The only reason I don't have mine on is I tend to talk almost non-stop, which may be a problem on its own during the stream. But yeah, I don't want to... I don't know, it feels funny to broadcast that much info. Some guy wandering around just talking to himself constantly. Which is pretty much what I do anyway. Santa bot in the desert. Oh, that's cool. This is neat. Just so I know, you can only listen because the lowest option is 1080 by 60, which is why it took me a second to start watching, because you put Mixer on your phone, but it's the same thing. Dang it. And YouTube isn't working. Where's my phone? I'm going to look at this right now. You know, I just realized too, I got this new Twitch chat widget so that I can moderate it, and it's showing none of... the only place I'm seeing your chat is in Restream.io. So, Let's see. Yep, I'm not seeing the notification, but I'm going to go into YouTube. Come on. Argumentative thing. Look in my inbox. Nope. Good heavens. Alright, well, let's go see if we can fix that now. I'm right over here.
Oh.
Yep, we'll sit on the couch for a minute.
Everyone appears to have died. This is terrible. Error. Tier level
Okay.
dropping to catastrophic levels. Rebooting. Complete. Oh.
Still got the audio on. Gonna go look. Yeah, I just looked too. I have a second account that I use as a sort of a test thing for it, and it's not showing. So sorry for... We're gonna have a little intermission in the middle here. I'm kind of fed up with these tech issues. Like, it works one day, the next day it gets fussy about things. Nothing changed, folks. So we go to YouTube. Wow. So it's not just YouTube, it's Google accounts and stuff too. I've actually had trouble reaching their site throughout the day, so something else is going on too. And it could be local, could be me, could be they're having some issues. I don't think it's just me, because they have had a lot of like warning messages on associated services. Yeah, it's showing live. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Hey, Wavy Z Nation. Hi again, Jamie. How you doing? Okay, it should be showing up now. Again, nothing I changed. I had to go in and explicitly flip a switch to make it public. Like I said, go figure, man. These guys. Alright, well, I'll see if I can make that a little bit more permanent later. Thank you for your patience, folks, while we work through a few technical issues to make the highest quality stream we can for our devoted audience. I'm gonna have to like record some of my own elevator music to play during these parts. I think that'd be kind of fun. Alright, I'm gonna call that good though. I'm not gonna fidget with anything else right now. Let's get back in. We have enough medics. We don't have a nuke. No one's launched. That's not gonna stop me. I can go ahead and go down. And we can just start, we can look to launch our own, right? We'll start going through that. I don't know how involved that'll be. Never done it. But we'll give it a shot, right? Welcome back. Alright. So I presume that this is the bedroom, and that's not what I thought. Fun little thing. Where's your... I'm blind. Weapons, mods, plans, ammo, etc. And no more medics. Yeah, they're selling fusion cores kind of like I do. Like, may I have a nickel, please? Okay. That's okay. We've got plenty of stim packs, so if we end up having to fall back to that, and if we have to fall back beyond that, we also have other stuff. Okay, so let's actually, before we jump down there again, let's check. We need something to drink. And we'll have a little snack. We're good. Oh, hey, no, don't worry about it. Like, I'd rather get this stuff fixed. And, you know, I'm sure you understand. I know you'll be tolerant of it, so... It's fixed. There we go. It's all good. No, because I haven't been seeing that either. Like I said, I was having a fuss with that a bunch the other night. It's kind of been bugging me. It's one of those things where, like, so I make software for a living. So when I use software and it starts getting really kind of unreliable, It makes you extra, like, I know that, like, Google's a huge company and they have great engineers and all, but when you look at how YouTube and its streaming stuff and some of their tools behave, it's really, really, really subpar. And they're not the only ones. But anyway, so yeah, when stuff like that happens, it really gets under my skin. It's like, come on, man. Got all these resources, like, get on it. Get it working. I was looking yesterday for different tools to see alerts for subscriptions and that kind of thing better. And it all came, like Twitch has them, Mixer I think has them. YouTube, when you go to search for it, they're like, you can get an email alert. I'm like, email? What year is it? Slow, man. I would like to know before next Tuesday if someone subscribed. I'm not going to set up my little shopping here, so let's just move on. So we're going in here because there's a computer downstairs we can use to locate the guys who have the bits of the code. So we need 4 parts of a code. I don't know if I have any right now. I don't know anything about the different silos, whether there's one or another that you should do first. I could look it up. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna kind of play, and I'm probably gonna do them in alphabetical order. So we're gonna do alpha first. I think. I think counterintuitively might have to go that way. I don't know. Let's try this. See if we can find a faster way down there. Well, I tell you, that ain't it. Yeah, I'm not sure if other people, like, in terms of stopping the stream, I've seen the ones I watch, that sort of thing happens all the time. You know, a lot of people are doing this from their home during their day when they get deliveries and people stop by and just life goes on, right? So they're streaming, all of a sudden, ding dong, and whoop, they gotta go check something out, so it's cool. Alright, this is where I start getting a little lost. Is it down there? Is that the military wing? Yeah. And this is operations. Operations. Nope, nope, nope. Operations is not the right thing. It's the military wing. And now I'm in the wrong spot. I got myself turned around. Down here. There we go. What does it say again? Yeah, military wing. Sort exit. Military wing. Here we are. Command. And it's the new Pentagon. So is it, I think it's any of these will do. Yep. Okay, so we'll do an alpha code piece. Gave you 5,000 of the 20 things on Mixer, but I don't know if they go to you since you used it in your chat. I think they do. Like, which I appreciate. Thank you very much. I saw your, the little sticker thing. That's awesome. For the longest time, I had no idea what those things actually did. So you can use them to, yeah, you can like spend them to put up animations and that kind of thing on people's channel. So it's kind of fun. Okay, so I don't have to run out of the building. We got our guy, and he's out there. So we'll head to the Ranger Lookout. Track him down, take the piece, and we'll just repeat 4 times and then head to the silo. But again, someone launches a nuke in the middle of this, I'm going to head down and we'll skip getting my own launch code for right now. I don't know if there's something else I have to do once I have all 4 pieces. I've got the key card, we'll get the 4 pieces, and then, yep, I hear him. Kinda off that way. I'd rather not. That's a lot of bots. Oh, they saw me. See how much damage that guy does? It's crazy. Okay, run, 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 run. There we go. Oh hell, I didn't reload all the way. Let go, let go, let go. Those Colonel Dutsies are another... There's Mirelurk Kings, Bears, and Colonel Dutsies that are maybe just a little nuts in terms of their ability to take you down fast. Yeah, those things are, what are they called, like sparks or something? I can't remember. Oh, I still haven't reloaded. Get that thing reloaded, man. Where's Gutsy?
Your solution is requested.
Not down. Dang it. Down in the ditch. Reload that thing. Oh, he found me. I want to know what kind of gun that dude has. I want it. Die! It's enough. These guys I don't worry about as much. Maybe I should. They just don't seem to do nearly as much damage as the Gutsies. There we go. Let it reload. But then we're just going to switch to a much lower power thing here and just use it a lot. There we go. Woo! Nice to meet you all. And I thought the Colonel Gutsy was kind of on the edge of the bank here because he was coming after me down there. I'm not seeing him. I didn't see exactly where he went down. Yesterday, someone dropped a newt, so the blast zone was almost on your doorstep. Man, you get that a lot. You've gotten that between the other time you told me your house was obliterated. Well, I'm not going to take all day here and look for the Gutsy remains. We'll just move on. Cool. Take that. So I actually found a laser. Oh, hell, man. Different? Still taking me down kind of fast. Not as bad as before. There we go. You're nothing like your predecessor, man. So the code is somewhere right here. There he is. They killed him already. Alright. There's one. I'm going to check and see if I had any remaining. I think they were in miscellaneous. Nuclear key card. Wait, what are they called? I was looking under nuclear again. I was hoping that was it. Are they under something else? They wouldn't be under there. I just got the thing. Now I don't know what it's called. I don't know, man. Yeah, holotapes. I don't know. Well, we'll just keep looking. Anything good in there? Probably just dangerous things. So far, so good. It's in the miscellaneous category. Is it? That's what I thought. I'm blank. I would have thought it was under nuclear or something. That it would have been like near that. Yeah, I'm just not seeing it. I'm being blind. Yeah. It isn't showing up, or I don't know what to call the thing. I would have thought it would have been called like a nuclear launch code fragment or something. Or L? Launch code? Launch? No? Right, that's a different thing, for example. I'm looking for the fragment I just picked up. The portion of the code that I found on the officer back there. Those should list somewhere in your inventory so you can see how many of them you have, I would think. In any case, we'll have to go back and get another one anyway, so let's head on in. Yeah. I was just looking to see if I actually still had one. I went and did this a few times before. I know they expire, and I can't remember how long it's been since I went and got the others. They've probably expired already. So, that's fine. We can go get another one. There's someone commenting in Japanese in the Twitch chat. And let's see, down this way. Isn't nearly as bad as it used to be. I get lost nearly as much. Oh, yeah, sorry, no, I wasn't looking for the actual key card. And again, which way? That's Foreign Operation Executive. That is the military wing. Oh. Know how often it is I actually see another player down here. Alright, next one. They're like sending me down where all the bots are today. Hmm. Can I just not deal with the Colonel Detsy?
Commencing.
Ooh. He wasn't nearly as bad as I thought he would be. Come on. One more. There we go. I was about to panic, and then I saw they weren't actually doing much damage at all. Just reload the whole thing. There you go. Indulge. All good. What's going on out there? Easy experience. Okay. Where did I hear the beeping? Back? It's like it's inside this building.
You'll find amazing deals on the finest food. Super Duper Mart is the best place for super duper deals. Welcome. Hello. Please
Nope.
see our helpful automated staff if you need anything at all. Welcome to Super Duper Mart, future of grocery stores. Hi there, citizen. Super Duper Mart, where you will find amazing
Whoop.
deals on the finest food. Super
To the right.
Best place for super duper deals. Welcome.
That way. Oh man, I walked right by him. I'm a doof. Sheesh. For a code piece. Okay, so it's just called a code piece. So we look under notes. We got a bunch of known. Bunch of plans. Treasure maps. There we go. It's under S, of course, for Silo. So we have 2 alphas and a Bravo. So 2 more alphas. You were right. They were under notes. You got it. So I'm watching that little Twitch widget that I set up that I thought would show me chat from, actually, chat from Twitch. And there's a conversation going on in Japanese. Mm-hmm. So you'll pardon me for a moment. I have to check that out. That's unusual. I have to make sure I've got something set up here. Okay. So I'm not gonna fiddle with the music or anything. We're just gonna put up that. Sorry about that. Like I said, it's a little unusual. That it's just an unusual situation. I was a little worried that maybe I had done something to compromise my account, which would be very unusual. Got two-factor and all that, but I wanted to make sure, and it looks okay. But I will be following up on that. Resetting some things after the stream. I actually speak some Japanese, very, very little. Not enough to read through all that as I'm trying to play. Okay. Next, see if it sends me after some bots again. Where are we going now? The Automaker cabin, and near the Wendigo cave. No. As long as it doesn't put it inside there, I think I'm good. I don't want to go to the Wendigo cave again. That is my least favorite place in this game. Bugs. Legendary. This could be bad. I better be careful. Get swarmed. Literally. Haha. Bats, do your thing. He's looking at me. There we go. The dude was a 3-star legendary. I'm going to go get my drop here in a second. Prefer to take out the other ones before I go over there. Bob and weave. Oh, hey. I'll grab this on the way too. I know, it's weird. Like, this is a... It's a Twitch window. I don't know what it's bound to. Like I said, it was a little bit of a new thing. A little bit of an experiment. +1 strain. That's not bad. Let's take a closer look at that. Wonder if it can be fixed up. The only problem is it's a hunter's whatever. Whoop, apparel. 2-star. Maybe it's 3-star legendary. What's that? Oh, bug. Yeah, so you're not going to see it in your window. I don't see it in the group chat, but there's a little thing that's bound to my account in another window that's showing it. I'm like, what the heck? So I start trying to speak some of my pitiful Japanese to see if I get a reaction or what. Like, my grammar is going to be really, really bad at this point, too. Been a long time, and my pronunciation was never that good. Nihongo wa tarimasen yo. Eigo hanashimasu ka? It says I'm fast traveling, but it doesn't look so speedy. Whoop, there we go. So the picture that's showing there, I was hanging out last night and waiting for a new player to come through, and I was just going to give them some stim packs. And so I was just casually waiting for a while they did their initial thing. They came out, and instantly their fists were up like they were expecting me to jump them or something. Probably didn't realize that if you're level 1 through 5, I can't touch you. And so used the mic again, like, hey, you want some stim packs? And they took off. And it might be, given that it was like at, what, 1 or 2 in the morning? It could have been someone from another country. Maybe they didn't speak English, and so now there's someone who's speaking to them in in a foreign language. And they're like, no, I don't want anything from you. Leave. One more. I wouldn't mind a portable version of one of these things, the locator. I've got a Pip-Boy. Let's put the program on there. Wire it up through whatever network they're using. That would actually be a really cool device to be able to build or get, is one that let you find those guys remotely, but I think that's kind of the point. They don't want, again, it accelerates things for certain people too much, so they probably don't want you to do that. There it is. Turned just a little too early that time. Last one. I will use this computer. So the thing is, I know going into the silo, I have some idea what kind of bots are in there, and I still feel very, like, poorly prepared to face what's coming. Oh, shoot. That looked like a different thing. I did not. I expected the same screen. Yeah, search target area for code piece. Okay. And this time, oh, okay, it's in the middle of nowhere. Oh, hey, there's another fissure I haven't seen. Rollins work camp. We can go there and head straight south. We'll do that. So, when you were playing Red Dead Redemption, were you playing as your superhero character? Doing your, like, superhero by night, mild-mannered cowboy by day? And we want to go south. Making sure I don't have these guys following after. I think we're good. You just found a dead legendary Scorch Beast in the golf course. Yep, I have run into them there, actually. Be a bit surprising. They turn up a lot of places I wouldn't have expected. Like, they don't just turn up near the fissures. They can pop up just about anywhere. Oh, there's my mission zone that way. Getting there. Let myself catch my breath so that I actually have action points by the time I get down here and see whatever else it is I have to fight, if anything. Oop. And if there turns out to be something like a sheep swatch down this way. That's not a sheep swatch. Oh, yeah, I see he's following me. There we go. Deal with you first. And then back to you. Oh, and I gotta jump out just for a sec. Because I can't see part of what's going on because of that window I had there. Okay. There we go. Back in. Yeah, and you made your outfit for the daytime a Confederate soldier.
Yeah, me and my friends, like, we play games.
Oop. So is that something new you did just today, or? It's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that they had stuff that you could swap out in that game. That was... I think I have too strong a preconceived notion of what the game is. Like, I generally don't follow a lot of Western stuff, so I haven't paid that close attention to it, but it sounds like they've got a lot of kind of cool stuff in there. Anyone else? Take the miner suit scrap. Alright, so we got the 4 pieces to the code. Now we gotta decrypt it, I guess? This is the part that's new. We have the card, we have the 4 codes. Now what?
My model was in pieces. It was nothing, like, there were so many areas that it was trying to run, and it just, like, I was floating across the ground. My head was 3 feet in front of my body, like, nothing could go in front. Yeah. And there's a reason they has the nickname of War Farm.
Whoops. There we go. Yep, that was today. You can change your clothing. You just made it as close to a Confederate soldier as you could. Not really sure why you did, though. Yeah, it's one of those things that I know for some people it can be kind of touchy. Do they actually have characters who are Confederate soldiers in the game? of breath. So this, I think, is just surveillance. I don't think this is going to help. Yeah, that's not what we need. So, launch codes, automated silos. We'll listen.
The missile silos of Appalachia are equipped with an advanced robotic construction system, allowing them to rapidly rebuild their arsenals in a matter of hours. The silos themselves are defended by a robotic task force and staffed with a contingent of special clearance human missileers.
Oh, jeez.
Security protocols require all silo entrants, regardless of rank, be escorted by a missileer at all times. Entering a silo without escort will be treated as a hostile act.
Said missileers are almost guaranteed dead. You will need to soldier on through the silos without them. We recommend bringing friends.
Okay. So the just getting to where I need to do the launch
To prevent misuse
might be a problem.
of Appalachia's automated missile silos, security measures for the region's nuclear arsenal have been increased well beyond any of our existing standards. Each silo has its own 8-digit launch code, which is valid for a single week. These codes are broken into 8 individual number-letter pairs, each carried by a designated
Oh,
officer
8 of them.
who is under strict orders to guard their code piece with their life.
I thought it was 4.
The order of numbers has been encrypted using a series of methods.
I mean, there are
to
2
prevent
each, but
proper deployment. The bunker staff of specially trained code decryptors will provide the officer corps with the code when it is renewed each week.
The decryptors, it should come as no surprise, are dead. It will be up to you and your fellow members to decrypt each silo's launch code before they are regenerated. We,
Okay.
however, might be able to help. We've gathered all the information we could recover related to the codes and their encryption in the archives on this floor. It's also our belief that the flip card displays in this room had something to do with the code. What exactly, we'll leave up to you and your compatriots to uncover.
oh,
And we're more than happy to use our surveillance systems to track down the last known locations of these code-bearing officers. Just approach any of our surveillance terminals.
oh, silly. Let's see. Thinking. All right. Silo. BINU. Huh. So you gotta fill in the word, right? You have to find some combination of the letters on the codes that fit with the letters that are up there. It's a word puzzle. Well, let's see. I'm going to make sure I'm looking at the right letters here. BINU. can't tell if that looks like one space between O and S. Yeah, let me write that down so I can close that. Nine two two six. And I'm curious. He said that there were 8 digits, and I think I may need 4 more. Really? I remember. So the only reason I thought it was 4 was because when the game was first announced, in a lot of the talks, it talked about having to gather 4 codes. I'm dying of thirst here. Okay. Alright, what time do I got? Yeah. And then O space. Huh. Well, so I'm going to go ahead. We have the codes. Whether it's later tonight or early tomorrow morning, I'm going to go do a little homework. Before I do anything else, spend a ton of time working on that. I want to know, do I need to go grab 4 more? Or is that enough and I just have to solve the word puzzle? And if it's just a matter of solving the word puzzle, I have enough here to work on it offline. Because that is not the most thrilling thing to watch on a stream. Is nothing happening while a guy sits with a pencil and paper. I'm kind of making a big assumption about the nature of the puzzle too, but that part seems kind of obvious. Oh, sorry, got in a very heated battle with 3 Assaultrons. They said there's a group of Confederate soldiers that you meet. I think the war isn't over. Oh, and they try to kill the main character repeatedly. Wow. Don't think I need anything there. We already got water. I'll go ahead and go down and get some water down there. And we'll wrap it up. Hello. There we go. I see someone was in my house. Just proving that they could pick the lock again. It's just a level 3 lock, folks. Obviously you can pick it. Hope you enjoy the TV. Oh well. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for right now. So, Jamie, thanks for watching. Thanks to everyone for watching. Oh, hey, there's someone else on Twitch right now. Thanks to everyone for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Like I said, it'll either be a little later tonight, tomorrow morning, and then Jamie still on for noon my time, 3 p.m. your time tomorrow. We'll meet up on the Xbox and get a game on. So, till then, till one or the other, take care. Have a good evening. We'll see you soon.